Hello and welcome to Scene's Halloween special.
It's that time of year once again, and boy, do we have a trick and a treat for you today. Run them titles.
This one. Now Halloween is just around the corner, but the frights and delights have already happened here in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Absolutely. Every year Stratford-upon-Avon plays host to some spooky events, and we decided this year to check some of them out.
Okay, our next story, Perilous Story, begins at the Creaky Cauldron, where a lot of ghostly goings-on have already begun.
Whether it's seances or the curious tale of Mr. Gibbs, the Creaky Cauldron has it all. We plucked up the courage and went down there.
Hi, I'm Dave Matthews. I'm the CEO of the Estimate Media Group, although I'm based here in Stratford-upon-Avon at Magic Alley. Magic Alley is an unusual attraction selling gifts, toys, wands, spells, and of course we have the Enchanted Manor Museum. At Halloween, it becomes the Haunted Manor with a bit of a spooky makeover with spooky stories, spooky soundtracks and spooky puzzles. But at Christmas, it's home to Father Christmas, the real one, of course, where you'll find that you really will believe if you come to visit. I think my favourite thing has to be making people believe, because whether it's believing in the magic of storytelling, whether it's believing in the magic of fairies, whether it's believing in Owlpost, it doesn't matter. Our business is all about storytelling, and I think that if people leave with questions and perhaps having walked away from the everyday world, then we've done our job the best. Most common event that we've got running all the way through now till Halloween is the Suspicions of the Anomalous Mr. Gibbs. It's a 45-minute incredibly scary storytelling session all about the ghosts and spirits that haunt this building. But of course at Christmas all sorts of different things go on as well. We've got the tale of Aladdin, which is the original tale from 1001 Arabian Nights, and of course we have a Victorian Christmas Past, which is a Victorian special that runs all the way through December.
To be continued.
Okay, so now Halloween is different for everybody. Some might like to party, some might like go trick-or-treating, whereas some people might hide under their bed crying.
Or if you're like me, all of the above.
Okay, so we wanted to find out what the students of Stratford-upon-Avon College think about Halloween.
Halloween because it breaks up the year, so you've got something to do halfway through October. It's fun, you get to dress up, you get to have fun, and everyone gets involved. This Halloween I'm going to a Halloween party, so you're not allowed there unless you're dressed up, so that's the whole fun of it. I'm going to dress up as, I actually haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking a zombie and wear eye contacts, bit of blood, bit of gore, you know?
Would I like about Halloween? I like the fancy dresses, people dressing up, and just seeing what people come up with, because it's quite interesting to see what people dressing up as, making as well. Just the atmosphere around it. Yeah, I like that. This Halloween, I probably dress up as a 118 man. With like the frizzy hair, like the sweatshirt, and everything. So yeah, I can probably do that.
I like seeing all my friends and people in my village dressing up as sort of like Dracula or zombies and stuff like that. All the costumes is pretty cool. I'm going to dress up as a ninja so I can go around scaring people, sort of lurking out of shadows and stuff. Just really scaring everyone.
I like how everyone dresses up and everyone goes out goes to parties and stuff. And I'm dressing up as a zombie Little Red Riding Hood.
I love the fact that Halloween, no matter how old you are, I think it brings out the kid in you almost. I think everyone dresses up and I think it makes you feel young again. This Halloween I'm going to a 2-day rave in Coventry at the Rico Arena called Outbreak Festival. Well, it's not compulsory that you dress up, but I think it will be a lot of fun if we do dress up, and because there's a few of us going, I think we might dress up as a theme. I discussed going as like Scooby-Doo, zombies, Power Rangers, zombies, anything zombified basically.
There we go, some very kooky ideas from the students of Stratford-upon-Avon College.
Yes, but now we move on to another local event which is going on in Stratford this week.
Absolutely. The recently opened View Bar and Restaurant is putting on a grand party on the 31st of October called the Haunted House Party.
Oh, okay, so if you fancy a frightfully good time, then please check this out.
On Halloween, we're going to have a night of music, horror cocktails and scary shenanigans all night long. It's only for the very brave. Starts from 8 p.m. till late.
When we come to see the teddy bear here
Looks like it's going to be an epic event. Don't forget to check out their website and their Twitter account for all the gory information.
Okay, so tickets go on sale shortly and they are counting down on YouTube with daily spooky videos in the lead up to this.
Absolutely, but now if you're like me and you're in a state of unnerving suspense over our earlier VT, then fear not, as it's time for part 2.
Let's see how the guys got on as they discovered the story of Mr. Gibbs.
This building is haunted. It's one of England's most notoriously haunted buildings. It used to be the White Line Inn, which stretched from the top of Henley Street all the way down to Shakespeare's birthplace. It's had many faces across the years. People have died in this building. It's genuinely haunted. I believe that 98% of the things that people perceive to be paranormal activity are down to human psychology or environmental conditions. blue room upstairs is the most notoriously haunted room. You get feelings of dread, eyes on you all the time, and strange cold spots. This room was the doctor's study, and if you can imagine all those years ago, the lines across the walls, shelves filled with medical charts. This time was on a chain around his neck, so when he was awake, he could touch it and know that his children couldn't get into this room. Break the number one rule of the household coming into his study. And the week passed, and he returned back to Stratford, returned home, and he came in through the front door, expecting to be greeted by his family, but they didn't greet him. So he lit a candle, but the candle's flame seemed to be pushed back by the darkness in the room, in this room. But he ventured inside, taking small steps, and the light eventually illuminated the two children once again sitting on the floor, their hair combed, their nightgowns on, but this time there were black splashes across their nightgown. More in front of them, laid out in a neat row, were his medical tools. But rather than being clean, they too were covered in black splashes. Now blood looks like black ink in the dark. And as he went to grab his two children, his foot nudged against something. And he looked down and he saw the glistening body of his wife who'd been laid out on the floor, her arms wide, her legs wide, and she'd been perfectly skinned. And he wrote that her skin had been removed and folded in such a way as if it was a freshly pressed shirt. The two children turned to him and they smiled, and they giggled, and he left.
Okay, so you cannot have Halloween without a bit of apple bobbing.
Absolutely not. But this isn't any apple bobbing. This is a Halloween apple bobbing. So
Yeah.
we've got all sorts in this bucket here.
Absolutely
We've got
disgusting.
obviously we've got your apples, but we've also got your fingers. Don't know what that's all about. But anyway, we're going to give it a go. And we've got Chris here, who's not microphoned up, so he's going to have to play the role of a mute today. But he's very good at apple bobbing, I'm told. So, but I think it's right if we start with the lady. So Zara, you're up first. You have 20 seconds.
I really don't want to do
Get
this.
as many apples as
Okay.
you can.
Shall I
The
take
time
my hat
starts
off or-
on the music. Let's go.
Okay. Oh God.
Come on. Got to get at least one. Oh yeah, there's one. I just dropped that doesn't count. You have to get it on the table.
He did the monster man.
5 seconds remaining.
It
4,
was graveyard
3,
smash.
2, 1, and your time is
man.
up. Okay, to step up next, it's Chris.
Can't do that.
Good luck, you have a score of 0 to beat. Whenever you're ready.
That's so hard.
Interesting technique, going for the slower approach. No apples as of yet. Might have nearly got a finger there though.
Oh, what? Oh, you can't eyeball.
Unfortunately, do not count in this game. It's apples or nothing. And he's still going. That's one apple, one score to beat now. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4,
Well done.
2, 1, on, and your time up. So Zara, how many apples did you get there?
Got 2 apples and a finger.
Two apples,
2 apples and 2 fingers. Don't put that anywhere near me.
So it's my go now. I have 20 seconds to beat the score of 2.
Okay, go. Go on, Leah. Straight for the ball. Straight for the ball. 1 finger. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3 balls there and a finger.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I wasn't on my A game today. Chris is our winner with
Well done, Chris.
2 apples, 1 eyeball, and 2 fingers. Thank
That
you.
was a good technique you had going
Yeah,
there.
so until next year,
Yeah.
that was Halloween apple bobbing. Thank you for all the generous people who donated their eyeballs and their fingers for this event. But unfortunately, we are out of time. I need to go sort this makeup up because it's running everywhere. But thank you very much for tuning in
Thank you.
to the Halloween special of Scene, and we'll see you next week.
Stay safe. Bye.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash.
Straight for the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I know, I don't like getting water in my face, so I was trying...